What's up, guys? We've got new units coming into World Flipper within the day. We've got a maintenance that was announced for tonight. It's starting for me at 8:50 Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be running till midnight, so after that maintenance is up, they're going to be adding that Flamewing Serpent event and this new banner, which is containing 4 brand new units. Wanted to cover what these units do, give you guys a breakdown of what their abilities are and how they function, so you guys can make the decision if you are going to pull or not, what I'm planning on doing with this banner, and if I'm going to be summoning or not, and then kind of looking into the future, because we do have 2 very good units right after this that are coming along. So got both the names of these units up at the top here. As we go through, you'll notice I've got the English and the Japanese names, so if you're used to seeing it one way or the other, I just wanted to make sure I had both for reference here. So we have Selene as the first unit on this banner. She is the first of the 2 5-stars. She is a water unit that has that leader ability of water characters attack plus 60% and direct attack damage plus 160%. Her ulti is going to be facing the nearest enemy, fire multiple missiles, and deal water damage to surroundings 22.5 times, and then grant water characters attack buff plus 100% for 15 seconds. It has that skill cost of 480 with the ability 1 of own attack plus 20%, and then party's members attack buff duration is going to be increased by 15%. The ability 2, while self has attack buff, party members attack plus 20% and direct attack damage plus 20%. And then with the ability 3 in that main slot, while own HP is at or above 50%, water characters are going to get an additional direct attack damage plus 70%. And then while own HP is at or above 80%, own direct attack damage plus 150%. We've got direct attack damage up on her ability 3, her ability 2, her leader skill is giving that direct attack damage up. She's also giving attack up and direct attack damage up to the party, so she is making her own direct attack damage increase a lot, and then also supporting water characters in her team by raising their attack and direct damage as well. So if I do pull this will be something that I want to test out to see if her multipliers are enough on their own, or if she and somebody else working together in tangent would make for a nice little combo there. Moving on to the second unit of the banner, and this is the one that I am most excited for. We've got Shiue, and Shiue is a 5-star wind unit. She has the leader ability for wind characters attack plus 80%, HP plus 20%. Her skill is going to be summoning spirits in front and creating wind tempest around them. Deal wind damage 18 times to areas around self. Damage scales with combo count 0.5%, and then grant allies float buff for 12 seconds. She has the skill cost of 480, the ability 1 of while allies have float buff, wind characters direct attack damage plus 50%, and then all party members float duration buff plus 10%, and then ability 2, every 10 direct attacks by self own direct attack damage 10% up to a maximum of 150%. Then that main slot ability 3, when a character skill activates, that character is going to get attack plus 25% up to a maximum of 100. What's so exciting about this unit for me is I do have my Celti built up already, and this is going to be a core piece to that Celti float wind combo damage composition. Gonna pull together Celti's team very nicely. It's going to be a core for a while on that team, so I do choose to summon. This is going to be the unit that I hope to pull. I am excited for Selene, but this is definitely the more sought after character for myself. I'd rather start putting together the infinite float wind combo team for Celti just right away. I very much like that team, and it's something that I've been looking forward to coming into the game. Moving on to the third unit and the 4-star of the banner, we have Zaar. Zaar is a 4-star water unit. He has that leader ability of water characters skill damage plus 80% and deal damage to enemies with poison debuff plus 15%. He has the skill of facing the nearest enemy, shoot a beam of liquid made of his own special poison, deal damage 9 times to enemies hit, and inflict them with the poison debuff of 5,333 for 30 seconds. Gonna have the skill cost of 500. He's got the ability 1 of own skill damage up 60%. Ability 2 is going to be own damage dealt to enemies with poison debuff plus 20%, party immunity to poison debuff, and that main slot ability 3, water characters damage dealt to enemies with poison debuff plus 20%. So this is gonna be very interesting when we start getting more poison support. It's gonna make it for a nice little spot on any kind of poison water team. This guy's upping damage on poison enemies. He's applying his own DOT poison ability. He's extending that debuff. He's upping the damage on his own skill skill, so the poison's going to hit even harder. Then he has the abilities to up damage dealt to characters afflicted with poison. I think this is going to be a lot of fun later on. If I can pull this guy, kind of build him up and hold on to him for more poison support to come out, I think he will definitely shine in the future. And then moving on to the last unit of the banner, we have the 3-star Nochel or Nocelle. He is a 3-star dark unit with the leader ability dark characters attack plus 15% and direct damage up 45%. His skill is going to be not allowing any monsters to come close. Focus attention on swinging sword around its circles while running away, dealing dark damage 12 times to enemies around. Damage scales per number of buffs on self up to 10%. Grant allies penetration buff for 8 seconds. His little keywords are charming there because his picture, he's obviously terrified of the monster that likes him, and he's swinging around his sword running away. So just a fun little thing in there. And then his skill cost is going to be 450. Ability 1 is own and direct attack damage plus 40%. His ability 2 is going to be every 20 direct attacks. His own attacks up by 4% up to that maximum of 120%. And then ability 3 in that main slot, every 10 times receives damage, own all elemental resistance plus 10% up to the maximum of 60%. This is an interesting unit because we have direct attack damage, attack up, penetration active, and tanking with all elemental resistance up. So this could be good in a very specific situation. I mean, it seems like you would need to craft a team specifically or take him into some event in the future that specifically is going to require you to have, you know, penetration, elemental resistance up, direct attack damage up. Like you need like every single thing that this guy has. But as of right now, this just seems, you know, just seems kind of fun and unique in the sense of how his kit has a bunch of different things going on. All right, guys, that's going to be it for those 4 new units that are dropping into the game. I am excited for Shiue the most. I do think I'm going to try to pull for her because I do really like Celti's team. I just like Celti as a unit just by herself. So this is something that I've been excited to build. For summoning on this banner in the reality of it, on November 30th, we do have Rolf coming. Rolf is a very, very good fire unit. And then in the mid-December, we're going to be receiving the light unit Beretta. So you guys are trying to conserve your beads for something that is just really, really good, then Rolf and Beretta are definitely worth the wait over this. These units will be available in their banners. These are not limited units. These are something that you can try to pull for later down the road. Like as to my case with Metis, I was unable to grab Metis in this last banner, so I'm hoping to snag Metis as we go through these different banner launches. If Celti is your absolutely like I must have Celti team, I must make it as strong as possible, then this is when we get Shiue. This is a core for her team. She's coming out tomorrow after that maintenance. So if that kind of team comp outweighs your want for Rolf or Beretta, then this is going to be something you can pull on, but I do recommend saving those beads for Rolf and Beretta when they do drop in the coming weeks. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I appreciate you being here as always. And if you're new, looking forward to more World Flipper content and just gotcha mobile content all around, hit that sub button. Remember guys, if you hit that thumbs up, it'll help bring my rates up. Peace guys.